Hey everybody, Mrs. Bianchi. The net of a rectangular prism is shown below. Here it is. What is the surface area in square centimeters of the rectangular prism? We've talked about several different ways that you can find the surface area of a rectangular prism. And one way is to just use this formula for surface area, which is surface area equals 2 times the length times the width plus 2 times the width times the height plus 2 times the length times the height. And the other way is to just say to yourself, well, we have this face and this face that are equal and congruent. And we have this face, which is equal and congruent to this face. And then we have this face, which is equal and congruent to this. So we have 2 of the reds, 2 of the blues, and 2 of the greens. So let's start substituting in values. So if we call 8 the length, and we call 3 the width, and we call 5 the height, we can take these numbers and substitute them into the formula. So for L, we're saying that that's 8. So let's drag that in. For W, we're saying that that's a 3. For W, we have another 3. For H, we're saying that that's 5. For L, we have 8. And then for H, we have 5. All right, so we have 2 of the 8 by 3. Now, if we try to figure out what's an 8 by 3 on this net, would that be this piece right here, this red piece? Is that an 8 by 3? It's 8 going this way. Is it 3 widthwise? It would be, right? So since we have 2 of those, I'm just going to put these over here so we can see the 2 different ones that we have that are 8 by 3. And 8 by 3, of course, would be 24. So if this is 24, that means this is 24. I'm just going to write it in here as well so we can see it. And 8 times 3 is 24. We have 2 of those. All right, so moving on to the next grouping, the 3 by 5. Wouldn't that be this green piece, right? We have 2 of those. 2 of the 3 by 5s. 3 by 5, of course, would be 15. So if we have 2 of those, 2 of the 15s, and we have to remember we're adding all this stuff together. So if this is 15 and this is 15, we have 2 of those. So it's my hope that you can see that the 2 times 15, or 15 plus 15, would be 30. And if we go back to this red grouping, if we have 2 of these, 2 times 24, or just add up the 24 twice, and we're going to get 48. All right, on to the, what I'm calling the blue grouping. So it's 8 going this way, and it's 5 going this way. Now, if they're telling you that this is 5 right here from here to here, then that's how you know that this is 5. So it's an 8 by 5. 8 by 5. We have 2 of the 8 by 5s, which we know 8 times 5 is 40. So if we kind of reorganize our blue squares, so if this is one of them and this is the other one, and I ran out of room here, but they're both going to be 40. So if this is 40, the other one is 40 as well. So we're adding to it. 2 times 40 would be 80. All right, so the only thing left you have to do is to just add this plus this plus this, and you should end up getting one of these answer choices. Good luck finishing that up.